Reader response theory or reception theory asks the question how a text affects individual readers and communities of readers. Once readers become part of the meaning of the text, their own place in the world becomes significant. The context of reading becomes important and meaning becomes less certain and unstable. If there is no longer an ideal reader, but simply many different readers, the text becomes a dynamic and changing entity. Reader response theory can be seen as a rejection of the scientific and objective approach of formalism and new criticism. It first emerged during the 1970s in Germany. Reception refers to the creation of meaning of a text by a reader. Influenced by phenomenology, reader response theory examines how human beings experience the process of reading. Iser's ideas about reception was discussed in his two important works, The Implied Reader and The Act of Reading. In his book, Iser argues that the text exists between two poles, the artistic pole and the aesthetic pole. Artistic pole is the text author creates. Aesthetic pole is the text as the reader receives. Literary text is a coming together of the actual text and the reader's conception. Without the reader, the practice of meaning creation is incomplete. Ideal reader or hypothetical reader is an abstract created by critic and therefore meaningless. What we really do is to talk about our own ideal reading or authorial intention. The real reader, therefore, is elusive. It is impossible to access a real reader. Therefore, Iser suggests an implied reader, who is the active reading force in the creation of meaning alongside plot, narrator, and characters. The implied reader is always part of the reading process. Implied reader is the reader we imagine when we talk about the meaning of a literary text. Stanley Fish assumes that there are multiple acts of reading that produce multiple meanings. Contextualization is effected by specific time and place of reading. Interpretive community is a group of readers who share a context for their readings of a literary text. Academic community is an interpretive community. It defines the literary value by engaging with words. Interpretive communities are made up of those who share interpretive strategies not for reading but for writing texts, for constituting their properties and assigning their intentions. In today's context, how different readers arrive at different meanings makes reader response theory a significant source of discussion.